Hello and welcome to the AI Experience News Roundup. Here's a look at the latest headlines and key developments in the world of AI, all in under 10 minutes.
If you think about what happened from GPT-3 to 3.5 to 4, it just got smarter.
The field became known as artificial intelligence.
Can machines really think?
What if artificial intelligence could help decide the future of your city? In an article from MIT Technology Review, we learn about a project in Bowling Green, Kentucky. The city has 75,000 people and they were invited to help create a 25-year plan for their city with the help of AI. A special website let people share their ideas in short messages, less than 140 characters. Others could vote yes or no on these ideas. Then, a Google AI system looked into all the messages and found the most popular topics. Around 8,000 people joined and 2,000 ideas were sent. That's a high number for a city this size. The results show something important. When people are asked for their opinion, they speak up. They talked about what matters to them, like getting better healthcare nearby, having more stores, or saving old buildings. They are local and practical ideas, but some topics cause more disagreement, like private schools, cannabis, or LGBTQ+ rights. The test raises a big question. Can we really make public decisions based on short messages chosen by an algorithm? The real challenge now is how to turn these citizen ideas into real government actions. So can AI really make democracy stronger? Or will it only show the opinion of a few people who have the time and tools to participate? The city will give its official recommendations at the end of the year. There will be a true test, because in a democracy, what matters most isn't just listening, it's what you choose to do next. Is the job of prompt engineer already gone? In an article from the Wall Street Journal, we learned that the role of prompt engineer, once called one of the top AI jobs when ChatGPT arrived, is now almost forgotten. The idea was simple: write good instructions so AI could give the best answers. But in just 2 years, AI systems have improved. They now understand better, ask follow-up questions, and guess what you mean. So, they don't need perfect prompts anymore. The result? The job of prompt engineer never really became popular. A Microsoft study of 31,000 workers in 31 countries showed that this job is one of the least likely to be created. Instead, companies are hiring AI trainers, data specialists, and AI security experts. The same is true on job websites. In 2023, many people search for prompt engineer's job, but now almost no one is hiring. Big companies said they never hired prompt engineers. They prefer to train their current employees, no matter the role. And in the end, prompt engineer is not a job, it's just a skill. This change shows how fast AI is moving, and it also shows that instead of looking for future jobs, we must understand how AI is changing the skills needed in every job. Does Perplexity really want to change search, or just track you better? In an article from TechCrunch, we learned that AI company Perplexity wants to follow Google's model very closely. Its CEO said clearly that one goal of their future brother is to track what users do online to show them highly targeted ads. We want to get data even outside the app to better understand you, he said. He explained that simple work-related questions in a chatbot don't give enough information. What really matters, according to him, are your online purchases, hotel searches, and restaurants you look at, as well as websites you spend time on. Perplexity is open about this. They say the data will help them give better, more useful ads. But this raises a big question. Can we trust a search tool that wants to follow everything you do, even outside its own app? The Perplexity browser is planned to launch very soon with a partnership with Motorola and maybe even Samsung. And if Google is forced to sell its Chrome browser in court, Perplexity has said it would buy it. The strategy shows something important. Even new AI companies are using an old idea: get your attention, collect your data, and make money from your personal habits. And maybe it's not a coincidence that Perplexity says this while Google is in court for doing something similar. Perplexity says it offers a new kind of search experience. But the real question is, what will it cost you? Ride-share driver. What if AI could tell you when and where to drive to earn more? In an article from The Verge, we learned that Lyft has launched a new AI chatbot called Earnings Assistant. It is made to help drivers earn more money with the help of artificial intelligence. This chatbot helps drivers plan their trips using real-time data. It looks at things like airport arrivals, local events, and busy times. Then it shows a simple schedule with the best times to drive, called turbo moments, when drivers can make more money. The tool is still in early access, but it's part of a bigger effort from Lyft to support its drivers. Other features include a new reward program and AI-made documents that highlight a driver's good work and include positive feedback from passengers. This shows a larger trend. AI is not here to replace humans, but to assist them. We often hear about AI in office jobs, but here it helps people in the gig economy, drivers, freelancers, delivery workers. And that may be one of the most useful sides of AI today. But one important question remains: do those tools truly help the drivers, or mostly benefit the company? What if AI models get smarter, but are also less reliable? In an article from the New York Times, we learned that the newest AI models, called reasoning models, like the ones from OpenAI, Google, and DeepSeek, are making more mistakes than before. Sometimes, these mistakes happen in serious situations, like chatbots can make up fake company rules, for example. That's what happened with Cursor, a tool for software developers. Its AI chatbot told users about a new policy that didn't exist. People got angry, canceled their accounts, and the company's CEO had to explain the mistake on Reddit. This kind of errors are called hallucinations, when AI just makes up things. This is not new, but the problem is getting worse. For example, OpenAI's newest models give wrong answers in over 79% of cases on some tests. And the most worrying part, even researchers don't fully understand why this happens. These models learn from huge amounts of data and guess the best answer using math. They don't know what is true or false, and the more we ask them to think, the more steps they take and the more mistakes they can make. In the end, if you must check every answer, the AI actually doesn't save a lot of time. It gives you actually more work. But today, companies want you to use these models in search engines, legal advice, and medical tools. But the big question is, can we trust them with important questions and important information? Or are we building smarter tools that are also more confusing and unpredictable? This article shows that behind the amazing progress of AI, there is still one big challenge: how to make the systems more reliable. And that's not just a technical question, it's also an ethical one. That's a wrap on this week's AI News Roundup. Join me every Sunday for a new episode in English or in French, packed with expert interviews on the front lines of the AI revolution. For my French-speaking listeners, head over to the show AI Experience en Français on your favorite podcast platform. And if you liked what you heard, I'd really appreciate those 5-star ratings. Talk to you soon.